Right. What's up? What's up? What's up? Looks like I'm here. I'm here. I'm alive. I finally made it. Ah, yes. Pepsi, Pepsi, Pepsi. Pepsi, Pepsi, Pepsi. Shundum diddly doo. Ah, shit. Dropping things, I'm dropping it. Ah. Gotta fix these dang signs, man. There, okay. No, let's start with, I don't know. Something weird. Winnie the Pooh saying hello. That's pretty weird. Or weird pink bobbing head thing. No? Jumping up and down Santa Blob. Ooh, radar screen. I like that. Okay. Hey, come on. Oh, what? Come on. Ah. Cool, okay. Eh? Alright, sweet. Then, let's put the text, which is always there. Never saves the move. I never saves anything. There we go. Oh, look. All right, well. I had an interesting day. Been working for my buddy Savvy. Right? B Witty, what up? Been working for my buddy Savvy. And today for payment, he gave me this. Actually, it was a little more savage than that. He made me look it up online and then go buy it with his damn friggin' credit card. It's a pretty cool friggin' tool. My first impressions come out here at midnight. This is the most expensive thing I have that doesn't have a motor in it. It's really friggin' nice and really sharp. I mean, that is really sharp. I got some paper. Hold on. I got the papers. I got the papers. It's just effortless. And then there's like friggin' paper. There's like paper length on it. That's crazy. It's cool. How you doing, B Witty? You have a good day? Yeah. Leatherman Arc. I gotta find some tape. I gotta put my Joker back up here. Anyway, so yeah, he hits me up this morning. I was in bed, and I said he sends me like a bunch of pictures. Hey, this piece of wood came off the wall. Okay, cool. Come back, glue it out. Chip all the crap off the back, and then a couple of other things, like cutting a lock off of something, putting some Teflon tape on something. Not too bad. Sweet. Cheers. Anyway, at the end of it, he buys me a beer, and he tells me to go buy it. I had to run to Dick's Sporting Goods. And if you know anything about Dick's Sporting Goods, they like to take the really expensive shit and they like to put it upstairs, like all the way. Like here's the escalators, all the way over there. So it's like, and then this thing was $260 after tax, man. I mean, was it something I would have bought? Probably not. But I'm not going to complain. He's donated the camera, a cool camera bag. It's got like a body strap, a body camera strap on the front, a bunch of accessories. And he says he's got a couple more cameras, so. Nope. You picked up a CPAP machine. Darth Vader. Dun, 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 dun. Time to go to the bed. Sorry, my bad. But, yeah. This has to be one of my favoriteest things ever now. 200 and something bucks. 25-year warranty or whatever. Made in the USA. Magna cut steel blade. It's pretty cool. I'm gonna drink. Lord Helmet. Did you go over my helmet? No, sir. Well, maybe around it a little bit, but no. But yeah, I gotta do something. So I've been carrying one of these two fixed blades. That's the Camillus comb. Come on. A Camillus comb. A little friggin' knuckle hole there. That's about a $20 knife. Camillus has a lot of $20 knife options. And I also carry out the Exact by Swisstick. Exact. But I gotta put some of these knives into this box. For God's sakes. Oh, for God's sakes. Be witty ho! 15 seconds of shots. How you doing, Juan? This is one of my favorite knives, is the DeWalt knife. It's about like $12 on Amazon. And yeah, it's pretty good. It's like a spring action deal. You gotta like push that down and then that disappears. Kind of cool. Also very complicated as far as opening a knife, but I ain't gonna complain. If I complained, who'd be here to listen? Oh, it's you guys. The Camillus G hammer. That one's not spring assist. That's just ball bearings. Yeah, a little SOG. This is like the knife you sew into your clothes, in my opinion. Something about that size. And you got to get the camo handles. Camo handles. Camo handles. I don't know why I sang that, dude. I'm excited because I got this cool new tool. This Leatherman Arc. And it's kind of insane. Hey, the old favorites. Look at that. Tanto blade. Yeah, because I don't use some of these. I don't carry a lot of these. See, like that, I carry. These I carry. That I carry. That I carry. Cool. All right. Is this lighters? Lighters. What is this? Gorilla Glue. Glue sticks. Glue sticks. Glue sticks everywhere. Hold on. I got it. Camo or camel? Or caramel? Camo, camel, or caramel? Caramel. Ah, yeah, there's a carry pouch right there. That's what I was looking for. Okay. Carry this. Carry this. Carry this. You can tell because it's beat up. It's a buck knife. It's the Trekker. The buck Trekker. And I think I put a bend in the edge or something. I gotta sharpen it. Ha! I gotta carry that one. And I gotta find the extension for that. Okay, so. Because I'm looking for a knife. Right? Might not be in these. Hold on. Let me check this one. Ow. Ouch. Ouch. Well, it's not in there. It would be in there if it was in anywhere. Anyway, Coronel. Hello, Colonel. Cheers to learning with Juan. And to be witty, I'm drinking vicariously for you, my good friend. Ah, it's good. Gerber, baby. Knife or night? Maybe night or good night. So, here it is, one. Good night, good night. Which one? Is it the first night that's the K or the second one that's the K? Ha! That is quite the question posed. My goodness. Oh, here's a phone. Look at that. And it's dead. Oh, it's not. It was just sleeping. Dropping things. I'm the K or DK? DK oldies. Anyway, so ow. Ow. Klein knife. Klein knife. I don't carry that one anymore. I just put that down here. Ow. Yeah, I freaking my knee went out last night. It was great. Or not last night, the night before last. The night before last. It was great. I fell. It was hilarious. So, I really hurt myself. It's great. I have like a bruised coccyx. Old man hammer right there. S-wing, made in America. Leather handle. That's how they did it back in the 1950s. All right, so pile of Gerber, and I'm wondering if all of this Gerber stuff right here will be replaced essentially with this. This entire thing should be replaced with this. This should replace that, in theory. Dark Parade. No, I said Fiddies, Fiddies. Fiddies, like titties, but fiddies. Or feeties. Feetsies. Feetsies. Alright, so, hypothetically, all of this should be replaced with this. Technically that too. Right? Which would you rather have, I guess, in your console or your car? Probably still gonna have that on me. I like my little Gerber dime. I don't care. I got some nostalgia for this. Thing is expensive, man. It was like 20 freaking $8. Anyway, no, sorry. So, okay. But this $250, god dang, man. I might have like, I'm gonna have to update like every week on this thing. If I break it, I'm gonna friggin' talk. I have a tendency to break these things, not just like these, try to treat them nice, but I have a tendency to break them. Paul Gilbert, Peter Piper, Peter. Spider-Man. Yeah, so I'm dyslexic, so like sometimes writing things like phonetically helps me. So like poop neck. What's up there, Owl? Hey, Owl, they said that you look like an owl. That's one of those videos out there right now. Be witty. I said the owl. Cheers. Owl or owlage? Ouch. Ouch. I got that one. He's not foul. I'm yelling it. No, I'm yelling it out. Shut up, Francis. Nice hard hat. Happens to be mine. Why? Why? What? Francis, you're on my radar. That's you right there. Owl, you're on my radar. And then all you subsequent ones, you're here. This is me doing the stream. That is that is Owl, that is Francis. Boom. You're on my radar. Francis, Dr. Francis, maybe cleaning Francis? Or is he? I don't know. Yeah, I've known him this whole time. I've never really had the notion to ask. Francis, are you like a doctor or something? Oh, you don't have to be rude, dude, okay? Seriously. Do you want a halfway smoked cig or not? Yes, Francios. Oh yeah, this is proof that I have occasionally broken some of these things. So this is a knife. This is like 2 knives, a box cutter. No. So a knife, a box cutter, a nail file, and that's just one side of the suspension NXT I used to have. So give you some context. That's what would happen. Because I don't ever like. I might get this warranted if I actually broke it in the due course of use, but it's 11 minutes. Hopefully, I don't have to. Hopefully, I'm just buying the little wire cutter things. These little things are changeable. I like tool out things. I like the tool out solution on things. I know that this has also got a bunch of proprietary junk that goes with it. So, can it be used to poke the balls? Technically, Owl, anything that is like more than like regular stubby, even tiniest stubby, like I think the stubbiest thing I have here is like that, can poke the balls. So if you want, if you can actually here, we got something small here. There's a penny. You can probably poke balls with the penny. I'm just throwing that out there, and then that leads me to my next segment. How much money does the acolyte have? And then here, do we have a patch of the day? Don't follow me. Daddy has no money. Don't follow me. Daddy has no money. I don't get it, but that's fine. Let's put that. Do I have another one of these bins around here? Hold on. Bro, Berlin with what? Berlin with what? Berliner? Irving? Berliner? There we go. There's a little stack of them. Alright, so I need to get more of those. I want better ones. Yo, balling with the Berlin Blase, them fives. Look, okay, so how much money does the acolyte have? I did have to borrow a couple bucks, so I might be down, I might be up. 15? It's 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. I'm down. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Ha. And then I got, there's $1, right? Bunch of pennies. So getting paid in cash, not always the best thing, but like seeing what people give you is kind of always interesting. Because, okay, I'm gonna count this. Let's count it. Right? What was this? $24, right? Okay. That's 25. Right? Pull 5 of these and this other 50 cents. 26. 60, 70, 85. Okay. So 26.85. And then let's just call that 27 bucks. There's at least 15 pennies in there. And I don't know what this is worth, but I do have 20 euro cent, you know? Who knows how I got this, but like, you know, I do have that. That is that, you know, when I go to Europe, dude, I'm ready to get and receive more change. All right. I know it's a stupid concept, but I'm still doing it. I dropped my liquor bottle. Hold on. Get the abacus out. No, I need a calculator, so I was thinking about getting like a Sharp or a Casio or something, like one of them old school ones. The little friggin' like the right, it prints out and stuff. Yeah, that'd be cool. Like a big one. Fucking abacus. You know we live in the future, right? That's ancient technology. We have current technology. Older is not always better. But it usually is really good and cool. And interesting. So, yeah. From that, I give you cheers to OYZL. Hello. Welcome. We need to go back to sticks and beads. We don't need to go back to abacus. I have a whole radar system right here. This is an entire radar. Look. You, Francis, and the stream. Here's me. It's a radar output. It's real. Don't even pretend like that's like... That isn't accurate. It's an accurate radar screen. Shut up, Francis. They don't know that, Francis. Really, you want it on the other side this time? Okay. There you go, buddy. Enjoy. You only live, I guess, twice this way, huh? Oh, and your arm's messed up? Ah. There you go. You got like the GQ, you got like the... You know, I'm not patronizing you. I'm not even going to say anything nice to you ever again. Oh, well, that would be a real shame? Fine. Okay. All right. It's literally built into my brain, dude. It's like... no, it's not. It's built into the screen, and then I have to, like, plug my brain into it via the port that they have in their back from that movie, that movie with the David Cronenberg movie with the port. There you go. It's got ports and it's got Jude Law in it. I know it exists. It's not the last one. This is like So here's the deal, right? When you see the no label bottle of Amsterdam stuff, that's what it is. It's freeze or frizz. I don't know if you want to call it frizz or freeze, but it's freeze. But yeah, it's freeze. It's like $12 for a big old freaking honker this year. A big old honker. Nobody trusts you anymore. Don't you know that? Not you, Freeze. Sorry. Mr. Freeze. Ah, yes, Mr. Freeze. Here I am, the cold and winter discontent of Mr. Freeze. Sorry. I'm gonna turn into a duck, damn it. My USB charger port is behind my ear. Well, at least it's not like that like weird Truth commercial from back like 2008 or whatever, where like it's their mouth. Whoo, creepy. How do they eat, man? Do they plug in the USB food stick or something? I mean, like, I mean, I get it. It's like, oh, you're vaping, you're plugging in. Shut up. It's like 2008, right? Dude, vaping isn't cool. Now, vaping is everything, dude. Like, they're at a fucking restaurant, you're like, we are serving your steak with a vapor of apricot salad over top. What you must do is you must scoop, pop, pick up, and inhale. It's like, for the record, when they do that, the cooks always fart in it. They always fart in it. I remember that. It's weird. I can be like, hey, remember something from 10 years ago? And they're like, yeah, when I was a kid. Oh, man. Get off my damn lawn, you kids. Being old school. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Every year you get more and more callous to the world, and you get less and less, or more and more fed up with fucking bullshit. And then you stop dealing with it all the time. And you're like, you know what I'm not going to deal with? What? You're fucking bullshit right now. I'm going to sit here and try and spin this knife like that. Woo woo woo, wah wah wah. This is so cool, man. What's up, Shihab? How you doing? Shihab. Oh, she definitely Hob. By a gun turd off of Alibaba. You know, I've thought about that a couple times. But no, actually, I was thinking about buying maybe a pistol soon. And I was thinking about, like, getting into competition shooting. I know I sound crazy. And I have wild dreams. I have wild. He's like one of these competition shooting guys are like fucking 400 pounds. Dude, come on, let me go after it. I recently lost weight. Nah, man, nah. Cut me. Shoot skeet. Alright, dude, I've shot skeet. I like to shoot skeet. You like shooting skeet? Shihab, where you from, man? Is it Shihab or is it Shihab? I don't know. Cheers. Don't drink if you can't. Or if you shouldn't. I don't know. Drink responsibly. There was more in that glass than I thought there was. Wow. This is dangerous, folks. So, dangerous. What's more dangerous than a knife? What's more dangerous than a knife that I'll hold by the business end? Sit here and roll it in my hand. Ow, no. It's a joke. There's nothing happening. It's all who I am. And, oh, well, it's not a sharp knife. I don't know. Looks pretty darn sharp to me, so. No, Shihab, not She-Job. Owl, don't be insensitive, bro. Well, maybe be a little insensitive. Like, I'm holding the knife by the wrong end. Concurrently, right now, here. Right? Yeah, I'm not really. Someone's like, hey, Maybe you shouldn't do that. I mean, it's sharp, sure. I mean, it's not as sharp as it used to be. Actually, the reason it's not as sharp as it used to be because I keep doing this with my hands. I gotta sharpen it. But it's a buck knife, so I mean, it's gonna stay sharp. The one thing I will not roll in my hands right now is the knife on this, because rolling multi-tools is like really tough. And then this, I can feel that like abrading my skin ever so slightly. No, I'm not doing that. But most regular knives, do I have something here? Hold on. Do I have something here with serration? I've got something here with serration. There we go, okay. Left-handed. And I'm really holding and rolling that in my hand. I have pretty thick, heavy hands. So I don't want to sit here and go through the Rosetta Stone of talking with you right now, but if you want to do that later, man, I'll be on Discord. We got a Discord out here, bruh. Sorry, I got all stony sounding because I really want to get stoned. Although I've been stoned all night, so whatever. Which, by the way, I appreciate you saying this is so cool, man. I appreciate that. You know, it's just because if there's a lesson you can take from saying that is the reason there's the perception of that is because I am utterly and only myself. Much like everyone else in the world, I certainly have embraced it. Unfortunately, most people in the world, they rub me the wrong way. So it's always good to keep a distance with people. You know, I am an owl. Your name is who? Your name is what? All right, so moving on. Moving on. Hold the line. Love isn't always on time. Oh, no, 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 no. I hold the line. All right, sorry. So, at $250, this is my new multi-tool. The last most expensive multi-tool I had was at $150, which is the Gerber Dual Force. No, sorry, it's the Dual Offset, or it's the Gerber Offset. Dang it. And I'm telling you right now, it's just like, this is a Pokemon thing? Yeah. That's the Pokemon theme song. Is it the Pokemon theme song? Like, what did I say? No. It might be, you know, like I just pull melodies out of other melodies and just like go with it. You know? The original one from Japan, that's actually much more likely because the first time I ever saw Pokemon was like in a dark theater and Japanese students had like put subtitles on stuff. A very dark theater. Hey, I wonder, is it sacrilegious to take and put my Leatherman into my Gerber pouch and use the Gerber pouch because it didn't come with a fucking pouch? $260 doesn't come with a fucking pouch. Sorry, okay, my bad. I'm really not that upset about it, but I would be if I had actually spent that money instead of being forced to work for this today instead of $250. All I gotta say, this is valued slightly over that, so I'm fine with it. But also, Like, Savvy's a great guy, dude. If he insists that I need to carry this in my damn pocket, I'm gonna find a pouch around here that fucking works. Who cares if it says Leatherman on it? So anyway, who's here? 4 people. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Hope you're doing good. I gotta get a little thing down here. These are some of my favorite screws. I gotta go go down to the store tomorrow and put a couple of them into the piece of wood that I put back up, because the genius who friggin' did this shit, because if it pops off again after I put a bunch of screws into the corner, the genius put a lip on it so it looked all fancy, but he didn't round over the edge, right? So what happens when you don't round over the edge on a board on both sides is things get caught on the hard edge. So someone's walking out the store and they just rip right off because the guy had, like, because there's stoners in there, by the way. It's called Proper Goods. I go down there, I work, I fix shit, I fix things. My buddy Savvy, he's like a part owner and an operator. So, and one of my best friends, I've known him for like 30 years. Yeah, like I can't say 31, 32. I can say 30 definitively. I could probably say 28 or 29. But nah, he's, when you like click with people, when you like have your tribe of motherfuckers who just get it. This is that whole entire store, Proper Goods. I mean, you can go see what they do. I literally said, dude, you need to fucking fix the website. And Savvy was like, what? Because the last thing I said to him was like, hey, you've got these little canisters. You got like, one nugget in there and it's got like a really bright light. It's like, so when I take this home, I don't see in regular light what I see in this little vial thing, right? So it's like, it'd be better if there was like an overhead light and like a larger display or something. And he's like, dude, hell yeah, right? Billy! Boom, 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 boom. Billy! Boom, 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 boom. Billy, Billy! Boom, boom. Billy, Billy! Billy, Billy! Watch him! Now watch him! Bam! Bam! Bam, 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 bam. His name is Billy. He's got a German dog. The dog will eat your face off if you fuck with him. Yeah, sure. Sorry, all right. Sorry. I'm just like, dude. So, Billy, the story of today is I went out to the store, Proper Goods. Like, last time I just got money, right? So, like, I got money, it's cool, I got some cash on me, I got the cash flow, I got like a job tomorrow, I can't get too fucking drunk. Oh, and where's the patch? I did do the patch of the day. Hold on. Here's the patch of the day. It's don't follow me, Daddy has no money. I don't get it, but I guess I'm okay with that. I'm okay with not knowing what that joke is. All right, so 7 and 7. Holy crap, 7 likes, 7 people. So anyway, and I have more money than I did yesterday. I can tell you that about how much money does the Acolyte have. So, cheers to Billy, of whom I have dedicated this 17-hour speech, which I will now truncate down into, is all right. Cheers. Anyway, B. Witty, thanks for being alive. Thanks for fucking surviving, man. Anyway, sorry. Okay. I'll start crying real quick. No, I'm just kidding. I literally, dude, I went up to like one of my buddies and I was like, we were like this, and I was like, right? And he was like, and then he was like, what? And, are you all right? And I was like, dude, I'm fucking with you. And he just starts laughing. Man, I love this crew, dude. These guys are the fucking dopest people in the world. I literally said we need to do like a fucking show, a live show about you guys. About work. Guillermo Andrade. Guillermo? Shit, dude, I'm bad at this. What's up, Gilly? Alright. Thanks for subscribing. I appreciate that. That is dope and amazing. This is the most expensive tool I own in many respects. That doesn't have a motor in it. I do have a couple of really nice tools that are like worth more than $200. So another one down. SSDD, same shit, different day. No, be witty. No. Like the whole point now from here on out in my life, different stuff every day. DSED. The said. That's the spirit. Fuck you, Billy. That's the spirit. I'm Billy, saying it. Nah, dude, Billy, you're the best, by the way. Don't take that don't take that callous joking as not actually, that's not sincere, dude. You're one of the best in the business. Which also gets me to the next thing. I am on a campaign to hit 1,500 subscribers. I need people to share videos. I need people to go back and look at the old stuff. And when I say old stuff, I've only been doing this for like 3 or 4 months. So, yeah. And I think there's about 800 videos out. That's the spirit. Me. See, if you'd done that in one message and then LOL, probably would have maybe read a little different. Just, Billy, dude, you have to, like, I have the skin of a fucking whale here. Okay? Like, dude, so here's a cool story, okay? We had 3 goddamn things to do today at the store. Savvy told me to show up at a certain time. She's like, yeah, I'll be out there in half an hour. Okay, cool. If not, call me. So, for a half an hour, I waited. And then I found the piece of wood that had broken off, and I started, like, breaking off the stuff, the hammer and a chisel, for God's sakes. Right? Come here, that's one soldier more of the army. Hey, we're not an army, dude. We are a collective of freaking people who are building a virtual city of like cool people who are like, yeah, whatever. Like, you know, you ever seen the SNL chat, like the what's his name, Chad or whatever? I was like, hey Chad, how's it going? He's like, do you like scary movies? Nah. You know, like, like that's us kind of like, except we're not stupid. We're just doing it to fuck with you. So anyway. Sorry. I did not mean to offend the headphone users out there, but wow! Oh, wow, wow, oh, wow, wow. I needed to like so like when I do that, it's like I have to like clear out the other chunk of my, like, I don't know how to explain it. You can't put that cap on there, can you, Cap 10? Cap 10? Cap 10? No, you can't. There was a day when every cap fit on every bottle. I don't know if anyone remembers that, but it's a sad day. It's something we've lost along the way. Lament nothing and cheers! Touchdown! Singing in a bowl in a sea. Bowl in a sea. Look, yeah, that's one more for the virtual cool people, Haven. Jeez, man. Billy, I don't know what your voice sounds like, but I always imagine you sound like this. My name is Starsky! No, sorry. Ed, have you ever had any cool previous hobbies? Everything in my life? Yeah, I mean, like... So, I hint at it heavily in the channel videos, especially the music ones. And I got to reform, like, I asked my kid, because my kid's 18. he could help with this shit. He could learn it, and then he could do it himself, right? Is what I was saying to him. Because I can show you how to do it, just like, but I need to move his entire studio shit all the way downstairs to that where I'm doing the movie reviews and stuff. B Witty, I would never spank a monkey, but I would spank a hot bitch or a teammate after the game. Can I be less hetero? I'd spank everyone. What's up? Holy shit, B Witty. You'd be like, ah! Remember, no one knows where the fuck I'm coming from ever. Let's go. Who's a real comedian in your life? When was the last time you met one? I was not the class clown. I was actually the overachiever, in many ways. But I was the overachiever in drama, and I knew the value of it every day of my life. Also, I'd been like socially manipulated so many goddamn times. Someone was like, "Oh, I'm so sad." I'm like, "Oh, I'm so sad too. Holy shit!" I mean, it's not everywhere. It's like, and people hated me for that. Like, call you out for your bullshit. Like, why are you gonna sit there and fucking hand me a line of bullshit when you're the one who didn't fucking do the work, and you're asking me to do the fucking work in the next 15 goddamn minutes? Fuck you. No. You deserve every moment of not having this thing when you get your fucking moment. Fuck you. Sorry. No, that is a story that will be told one day, but I need to get my dad's stories out first, and my stories can be corroborated by others. So getting them involved would be a really cool thing. Shut up, Francis! I'm sorry I did it, okay? My bad. Would you rather be? You'd rather just have your old hat. I'm sorry, Francis. Jeez. You just shut up about it. So I had to buy this hard hat because in Raleigh, if you're building something, you have to have one of these. Yeah, so. And I gotta say, they went down in price. They were $20, now they're 15. This is a Milwaukee one. It's a bolt system. It's got, you can hook things here, like a gator, like a gator strap, like a neck covering. You can do like a face shield. I kind of want to get all the accessories, but you know, like money. Anyway, it fits pretty good. I mean, like every work hat, right? You can't just disguise it as a real damn hat, right? It's like, hey, what's up? I'm working here. Oh, I know I have a very tiny head. No, I get it. My head's very big, but like, oh no, that's for Francis. That's Francis's hat. He's like, that's my hat. It says Eddie eats Harbor Freight, which he knows I don't because I never did, even before the concurrent and recent beef with Harbor Freight's manager in my town. So, yeah, everyone in the store knows who I am. Like one night, this guy found my videos, and I was like, Harbor Freight, blah blah blah. You know why are these tools have a shitty name brand for the same price as Milwaukee or whatever, right? Like, wasn't that? Yeah, and then, but he took it personally because, like, when I came in there, he was like, I know who you are. I was like, all right, cool. You're the manager here, sweet. I come in a lot. He's like, nah, man, I know who you are. I was like, okay, I don't know what that means. Billy, no, I'm not even trying to, like, I have no reason to go and buy anything from them right now. You get what I'm saying? I have no reason to. The last thing I bought from them was probably the last thing I'll need to buy from them for a while. Dropping things, I'm dropping it. That was a floor kicker. A knee kicker for carpet installation. Ed, you gotta squash the beef. You know, I could just go up there tomorrow and just, like, talk shit on every tool in there and be like, oh, this looks like a giant pile of doo-doo. Actually, I should do that. You know, it's a free fucking place. No, so, Billy, I can tell you if I need to go, it's something I need. I can go, like, to the one in Durham. It's almost as far from my house to the one in Raleigh. It's a little bit further, but I'd rather go there because everyone out there loves me because they're like, Eddie, what's up? They're like, yeah. That guy, that, hold, I'm holding this, and I'm going to tell you, that guy, okay, I don't know what his problem is. I don't need him to be my friend. I just need him to understand I am not against him or the brand. I have so much fucking shit around here. I've said I have like fucking wrenches from like 20 years ago, say Pittsburgh on it, the old Pittsburgh logo. Like, it's so funny. By the way, and you should know, by the way, like, I'm in the entertainment category. Billy, I'm in entertainment. There has to be a B for drama in the channel for it to work. My bad if that's just something that needs to happen in channels, but I am incredibly giving when I tell you that I am certainly manufacturing the beef, and I am most certainly going to quash it at some point because, like, me telling you that shouldn't be the norm, but you should already know that I'm just bullshitting. Also, what do I do with my friends all the time? Bullshit them. Although I have been walking with a cane recently, so. And by the way, that's my cane. It's an adjustable one. It is 6'6". Fair enough. Also, Billy, I'm not trying to shut you down. Just know that, like, I have no reason to go. That's why that storyline kind of exists. They are the heel, and let's let them be a heel turn here in a little bit. Right? Remember, I'm the face, right? So, like, anything around me is the heel or the heel turn or, like, the team up. It's like, sorry, to put this in the parlance of wrestling terms. So, now you're good. I was just seeing the situation. No, you don't have to be like, ha. Yeah, no, I'm just saying, like, no, it's true. Like, it's like this, right? It's like politics and wrestling. People equate the two, but I'm telling you right now, wrestling is better because it's actually scripted. But politics is disgusting to watch because it's not scripted. It's just like, the fuck is going on? Are these actually grown-ass people? Like, I had a child here at one point in my life who, like, literally took his hand and was like, hey, Dad, check this out. Into his diaper. Handful of shit. And I was like, what? Right? And I was just like, no, that's not what you do. Right? Threw it in the toilet. And I was like, that's where you shit your stuff. By the way, this is when my kid first came to me, and he is basically learning to talk. Also, if you listen to him, he sounds a lot like me. He's just not as confident, because he's like fucking 18. Anyway, Billy, so, look, the point I'm trying to make is, like, we build on our failures more than we build on our successes. Now, when we fail and we get discouraged, which happens frequently and all the time, are we willing to give up then? Because I'm never going to give up. I'm never going to stop advocating for myself and others who are basically on the verge of being autistic or Asperger's. I am ADHD. Dude, like, we are people. But we're also, like, fucking almost as autistic as autistic. Like, yeah, I like cards. Hey, Charlie. Like, you never go full retard, by the way. But anyway, I hold in my hands a $250 freaking multi-tool. I would have never bought this myself. It has been thrust upon me by one of my best friends in the whole world, Savvy, the second Acolyte on the Acolyte's channel. Also a true one. And then we got one more Acolyte down here. He's in the UK now. His name's, shit. It's, what's that guy's name? All right. His name's UK Acolyte now because I told him he had my permission. Like, just do more with your life. Maybe show us a little bit of it here because people are interested. Cheers. Cheers to UK Acolyte. What's his real name? It's Hank or Henry or Hangover or something. The 366. What are you talking about? Are you talking about that like the depth camera system thing, or are you talking like it's like $1,200? What are you talking about? Like, and you can like share it to your phone or your email or whatever. It's like Wi-Fi, boof tooth, crappable. So, waifu, it's waifu capable, right? Connects to your pillow. All right, I need to slow down. Okay, it's 11:24. I hang out for a little bit. It's a toolbox full of tools. Well, Billy, you know you have a wrench, right? You have a wrench. You can post it right here in the chat. You can just post it, and we can see it. Put it on the radar, maybe right here. Wait, right here, right here, where the Milwaukee helmet is. I mean, I'm interested to see what the deal is. Like, look, my last big tool purchase for like mechanics tools was it's on the bottom of my rolling tool cart now. Okay, it's a tool. It's like a mobile tool tool station. Okay, I'll show you in a second. I don't know. But it was like $100 for like 367 or 360 or something tools at a Craftsman. I'm like $100, yeah, I got $100. Like, who doesn't have $100, right? And then I see essentially the same deal at a Husky, right, which is something that they're touting right now, and I see something similar out of other companies. By the way, never buy your tools. Never buy Die Hard unless they're old. Never buy Duralast unless they're old. Like I have a Duralast set, and I've been constantly accused of never using the tools. When I say no, I keep these good because like someone I care about gave them to me, and they were like, "Here, you could use these more than me." And I was like, "These are really nice looking tools," you know. And 10 years ago, if I had a damn fucking YouTube talking about tools, which I should have, but I don't. Let's not live in regret. Saying that I could have talked about them when I was getting them, when I got them from the friend. But now it's all stories, and no one's going to believe me if I say that I got it from someone who didn't want to use the tools anymore. He got rich and was like, I'm not working on nothing anymore. But here's me saying, like, that's not in me. Like, my dad and I are having an issue right now. Me and my dad have been fighting for about 2 weeks because he thinks what I do here is not worthy, not worth it. He thinks that this YouTube shit is bullshit. He thinks that this is dumb and stupid. And I don't disagree with him. I would never. I told him that I am in the entertainment category, and that's the whole point. Is I need to be a little stupid. I need to be a little rash, and I need to be like living in my own world a little bit. I live in the real world. I know that $250 could have fucking gone a lot longer in my life than this tool. But the person I'm working for, I'd fucking die for. And that's like I'm about to cry, not because like I'm sad, because I'm like really happy that I have like a bit of a tribe right now. No one really ever got any shit that I ever wanted to do. When I tell people I'm a painter, they're like, "Oh, cool, like walls and stuff." I'm like, "No, like I paint art. I paint things. I can paint almost anything. I just don't want to do anything real." Billy, relax. I just need to get this out real quick. I'm working real hard right now to push this channel forward, to push my art into like a public space where I can, like, people can actually buy it because they identify, they get it. They're like, I like that because I just see everyone's stories. I've met about 10,000 people in my life, and that's a pretty real number. I'd say 9,700 and something. I lost count years ago. But I know an algorithm that could... Anyway, look. It's not about this, right? It's about... I don't want to be serious or nothing. I want to make jokes. I want to have fun. But, like... And I want this to live. But I need everyone out there to understand that the process isn't on me. I'm gonna make the 3 videos a day. I got one item, and my buddy was like, yeah, we're gonna drive for about an hour and a half, yakety yak. I was like, no, I'm gonna go home, and I'm gonna make videos for the channel. And he was like, you know what, you're right. I was like, Savvy, you're the only person who actually believes in what I'm doing there. He's like, yes, you're right. Go make the videos. So I made 3 of them. And I went back to him and I showed him before it came out. And he was like, dude, that was pretty good for a 15-second review. I was like, were you almost crying at the end? I was like, yeah, I was a little bit. I was like, I'm a little impressed. Right? And my hands are shakier than they ever have been, which, like, I have really shaky hands. Right now, the alcohol helps, the weed helps, but I'm jittery. I've always been jittery. My buddy's got palsy. I got tested for palsy. I don't have it. It's whatever. My point is, like, I've been trusting the process my entire life. It's not the process that everyone is, my process. And trusting my own process has been the biggest hurdle of getting where I am now. And I'm saying that me putting in the time and effort, 3 videos every day, 15 seconds, maybe, by the way, today was 2 15s and about a minute and a half or 2 minutes. And if I don't put in that minute and a half or 2 minutes, I'll do 3 other videos. You see what I'm trying to get after? I'm dedicated to doing this for at least as long as it makes sense in my life. And if my videos mean something to you, then you should share them and tell them what it means to you. You don't tell me, because Rich, by the way, the UK acolyte, he said something that fucking broke me a couple days back. He said, I value your honesty. And I fucking didn't get it, but I got it, right? It took me about a day to figure it out. I'm gonna do this whether people are here for me or not. You guys don't need to share. Being here watching the stuff is literally the least you can do. You don't have to put a like down or nothing. That's not literally the least you can do. It's hard to explain. Like, I'm here on one end of the phone, and it goes to every phone in the world. It's fucking weird. I never thought I'd see this in my life, and I've embraced every technology I've ever encountered, by the way, including PDAs. What a fucking fad. People thought the smartphone was going to be a fad, but no one realized we'd all be addicted to it in 10 years. Look, my point is, I'm not here to be sad. I'm here to fucking bring us back up. There's a positive aspect, a real world solution to everyone's misery. And that's not less money, that's more money. Statistically speaking, there's way too much money concentrated in one fucking place. At least in this country and most other countries. Which is why there's a monarchy in England. which is all pomp and circumstance. No, be witty. If I could be the next billionaire, I'd be the best billionaire. Because I would never fucking stop doing what I do with the shittiest shit possible. And every fucking $1 billion, I would work to make this goddamn world better. Because I am not the fucking maker of the existence, right? But if I had $1 billion, I would make everyone who could possibly get a chance have the chance. I wouldn't even fake it. I'd literally just be like, I'd literally like buy buildings everywhere and shit. Rob, dude, you're a great example of it. Holy shit. All you ever do is, or like, that is a lot of work. Don't fucking discount this dude. I like every fucking video Rob fucking puts out. Fucking A, man. Cheers to Rob, 83. Knives and other stuff. I really do like that name. That's very straightforward. Like, it's a truthful last name. Knives and other stuff. Can I show you one of the other things? A little tiny Home Depot bucket. No, sorry. Okay. Cheers. Nah, Rob, you do, dude. No one gets it. They look at it, they're like, cool. B. Witty, you are a champion. You are a champion. You are a number one. You are a number one. You are the number one chatter. You are probably my biggest fucking fan. Jeez Louise. I know, like, literally, dude, when I tell you my stories, like, it's vicariously living my life. And that's what that's what I need from people is, like, understanding. Like, I don't bullshit very hard. I usually talk other people up more than me. Because I'm never the hero of the story, right? Unless I really am, right? So it's like tonight, right? We're out. I glue up the board at the store, go out to Proper Goods, glue out the board at the store. Okay, here's the story of tonight. I've been working to this, I guess. I've actually been sidetracked every day, or every minute. I should actually take a pill before I do this for 4 hours, but I'm willing to discuss that with my doctor when that is a deal. Okay, so, my day. I woke up. Fuck, I'm tired. Why did anyone wake me up? Oh, well, I'm not doing anything. I asked people not. Okay, so no big deal. I wasn't upset. It's cool. Okay. Got up, walked around, saw Pops. He was moving shit up. I bruised my coccyx the day before yesterday. Which pill? That piqued my interest. So anyway, an Adderall, a 4-hour Adderall pill before I do a stream, so that I can actually continue and keep my thoughts together. But honestly, me putting it together is almost like a Sherlock mystery, a Sherlock type mystery. But anyway. So I went out to the store. He had sent me pictures. Hey, this is broken, and I need Teflon tape for this, right? So I did the Teflon tape thing. I did it as a little wrap trip, right? No problem, okay? That was actually the second thing I did, but anyway. Glued the thing back on, chipped everything off, waiting for his assholeness. And I'm also, I'm frustrated every time he comes. He's like, "Yo, come out, help me work with me, right? I'll be there in half an hour." Then I'm there. He's like, "Well, if I'm not there in half an hour, hang out with the guys in the shop. I know you love hanging in the shop." And I'm like, "Yeah, I do, but I don't want to spend my entire day hanging in the shop. Maybe I could be here doing videos, right?" And also I have problems riding in back seats, so that's gonna come back around because I'll get sick. But the reason why I got to make the videos tonight about the thing that he made me go buy with his credit card. This is the guy who said, "Let me give you all of my GoPro shit." And he's like, and I was like, "Yeah, thanks for the 360 camera and the bag and all that stuff." And I was like, I appreciate it. And he's like, "Yeah, well, make sure if you've got any webcam or like, you know, SD cards, make sure you pull those. I was like, well, that one didn't have it. I was like, well, I'm going to give you 4 or 5 more. I was like, what? I was like, he's like, I don't know, maybe 3 or 4 more. I don't know. I was like, what the, dude, what? And then an extravagant amount of money just for me to carry this around so that he can feel, like he has someone who understands what this means. By the way, I literally told him I understood what this means when he handed it to me. Because when he handed it to me, I was like, I think I've seen this. Is like a $200-something Leatherman thing. It's like, this is so cool, right? I was like, ah, man. I was like, yeah, like I remember the first day he handed me his. I was just like, and he was like, yeah, check this out. I was like, what the fuck you doing with this? He was like, I'm cutting open boxes. I was like, fuck you, dude. I gave him a whole box cutter that day. And the box cutter's there for all the employees, but he doesn't use it. He still uses this. And he's trying to like prove to me that this is the best box cutter because it's Magna Cut and he's never had to sharpen it. And I'm like, by the way, I see one spot where I did some deep cuts on it where it's a little spot out. But look, he says he's never had to sharpen his. I don't doubt him. I'm just saying that I'm going to ruin this fucking thing because I didn't pay for it now. It's my goal for this, to destroy this. I told him to keep the receipt because we're going to warranty it. And he's like, what? I was like, keep the receipt. I handed him the receipt with his card back, and I said, keep the receipt because we're going to warranty it. By the way, I checked the warranty. It's 25 years from date of production, right? And apparently on one of these panels, it's stamped. Anyway, so I digress. I go out, I fix the panel. I Teflon tape the thing. And he's like, yeah, I got to drive for like a couple hours here and there, right? I was like, no, let me go home. And I just bought this thing that you made me buy. You made me do all this work for, which I'm happy to do. I love hanging at the shop, by the way. The shop is the only reason the fucking lighters are ever face fronted is because I've been there. Like, I've been there very recently. Also, I've got a whole design for like a logo for them now, and like Savvy loves the freaking concept of it, but I just got to draw it up. So like, what's coming up here is like a few days off from streaming, right? I want to roll up a couple of videos here. I want to buy another tool, maybe tomorrow or the next day. But I have to get through tomorrow, install some windows, replacement windows. I have to go to Wilson tomorrow, which I was thinking, right, maybe I could like carry this out, see if I can capture all this on these 2 cameras that I have, right? Let me see if I can do that. I have to work tonight to accomplish that. So that could be like a cool, like wide format video, like a vertical format video. And I'd like to get Pops more involved, show him the capabilities that I have, show him some of the stuff that I can do, stick and move around him a little bit. Hug. I love you too. It's like, nah, you're better than that. You do it. Like, trust me, it's a bit of a battle of the wits, but it's also a little bit of sparring here and there. And I've only gotten sharp because I've gotten to hang out with Savvy, the crew out at Proper Goods. By the way, Proper Goods is full of these amazing personalities, these like guys that like, they all worked in a vape store or vape stores or whatever. There's a vape store around here called Vape World. I don't know if you've ever been there. I'm sorry if you have, but this is a pretty shitty place. Yeah. Rob, he replied Leatherman, or no, he said Leatherman which is I know they several question mark, and I said what, huh? And then I said it was gifted to me. I can't afford shiz right now. Laughy face. He says, yeah, I understand, but the Leatherman is a good tool overall. And I hearted that because I like apparently hearting my own shit is like, don't do that. And Rob's the only guy who's replied. And I appreciate every comment, even the trolly ones, actually. If you really think you can take me on, let's go. The last one hasn't replied to my last one, which was like, hey, you can write my story for me, or you can write your own. Now, if you'd like to sit here and bullshit and talk shit on me, like because you think, that you have, or that you have discerned, you have decided that I do not use my tools, right? Then maybe you should look inward and use yours. Oh, sage wisdom, bitches. Okay, there's no text updates. I only have seven likes, right? 7 likes? Is it 7 or 8? I don't know. Well, let me check under the hood. It's 7 likes. Look, my life has never been about calling people out, talking shit, but like a lot of people made my life about calling people out and talking shit, because people would call me out on shit. They'd be like, well, I heard you was sucking some dude's dick. I was like, well, you fucking come on to me, bitch, right? Like, it's like, yeah, exactly. You see, like, don't fucking, dude, you need to be ready with the ammo. Like, you need to have a loaded gun when people talk to you sometimes. It has to be like, and I gotta say, like, locker room talk is where that gets you. It gets you staunchly real. It gets you a fucking sharp like a knife. Like, you want to talk about tools? Whole bunch of tools hanging out, talking about how they can like rub hard up against guys in a violent fashion that they don't know. Football sounds really fucked up, doesn't it? Dude, it sounds really rough. But it is, like, that's the point. Like, it's supposed to be like, rugby, but like not like gonna like snap your neck by kicking you with the fucking cleats in your jugular type fucking action. By the way, where the fuck is Rich? Where the fuck is Miyuki Akaded? Fucking. Wow, I got back here in a wild time. No, that's the whole point, dude. Like, be witty. Every moment of my life is some insane machination. Or machinations or whatever. My brain works at like 1,000 times faster than anyone I've ever known. Right? I can see your life when you tell me 4 things about your life. Right? Rubbing up on dudes. Yeah, well, I mean, like, that's football. That's a violent rubbing up upon other dudes you don't know from another state. It's literally what that is. What, no thanks? It's football. What are you talking about? It's football. That's American football or a British rugby. Yes, that's my point. Like, oh, here's my brain. Like, when I'm a kid, I was like, I don't get it. It sounds really gay. I like, this and that. And then most of the fucking football team would hit on me like, oh man, you're tall, fucking handsome, and fucking dark. I was like, so I look like Daffy Duck. It's like, I don't do sports. Well, like, okay. B. Woody, what are you after? I mean, are you after the cream queen from Idaho who corns all over you? I don't know. Like, was that a rough freaking go after a metaphor? I have not had a drink in a bit. I did smoke a bit of a bowl, so And I did say to Savvy and the crew, I was like, I'm gonna get crossfaded as a motherfucker tonight, while drinking a little, like a Miller Lite, and all these dudes like drinking, like Savvy, like I said to Savvy, like this is something that bugs me about Savvy. I was like, Stella Artois is made in the same fucking place now in America as Miller Lite. So I might as well. Be witty. Dude, have you hit me up on email or anything? Have you like hit me up? Like if you haven't smoked in 3 days, me and Savvy will help. If I dude, like this guy is a staunch blah blah blah. I don't know where you are. Are you in? Are you in my vicinity? Where are you? You just give me like a general vicinity in the U.S. I don't know. Although it's winding down, like 11:49. Unless Rich shows up, I think the party will start when the UK acolyte shows up. But like, I don't think he's gonna show tonight because you're in Indiana. So is it? So I think I might be able to mail you something. Is THCA okay? Can we send you some gummies or something? Right? What's the laws out there, right? I don't know what the laws are. Can we send you some edibles? I'll send you a peanut butter cup and fucking trash you, bro. No. Dude, like me and Savvy, dude, if you're going through shit, me and Savvy will work together and I'll be like, dude, there's this guy, be witty. Just hit me up on email. We'll send you some edibles, we'll send a little care package. Yeah. Just fucking hit me up on emails. Write a little letter so I can like really sell it to the guy. By the way, we could send you like some snacks. We could probably actually just make you some snacks. You know? There's a lot of butter happening around here. Like, I don't know, like, hemp products are not bad products. I am fucking jacked up. By the way, bet. Yeah, no, don't bet me. Dude, don't bet me. You know I'll pay off. Don't ever bet against me. Dude, always bet on black. Thank you, dude. No, for real, dude. No, for real. Be witty. Fucking go. What is it? Art by the XO. Hey, Art by the XO up at Gmail. No, for real. We'll send you a little care package or something. We'll send you a little sticker. It looks like this. By the way, I need to take a picture of this. Who's that muff killed with the cigarette? His name is Shabba. I'm pretty sure it's Shabba. It's like Shaft. Anyway, so look. Life isn't about work. It's about being who you are. It's just that you're more be witty than any other be witty. Anyone who's been witty. If you're a cunning linguist and your cunning linguism gets you into cunnilingus. Sorry. Know that tongue is talented. Know that you know what your business is. Know that saying what the fuck is up maybe is the right deal. Yeah, dude, no, a sticker. Shut up, dude. I'm telling you, I'm going to send you some gummies. I'll send you a lollipop. Like, what's your sugar intake? You know, most of these things are vegan or something. We could send you some micros. Ah, man, micro teas. Micro teas are like freaking like legal almost everywhere. I'm telling you all my secrets. What are you talking about? There's no secrets. There's no secrets, dude. Like, I'm a very wholesome person, dude. So if you think there's a secret in my life that's going to destroy my existence, no. Like, there's one that people want to pretend is out there, but it's not. And it's this kid who fucked my kid, essentially, and we'll leave it at that. And when I asked for everything back, he was like, fuck you, and fuck my kid. I was like, you already did that, asshole. And then his parents got involved, because he's a dumbass bitch, same age as my kid. Now here's my kid still picks up the guitar, even though it's painful in some ways to him. Only gonna make it better when he writes a fucking hit song because he's a fucking talented ass kid. But I'm leaving him alone because what kids need most is to be left alone. Right? You're 16 to 18s, leave him alone. Don't even like. He's gonna argue. He's gonna be like, "Fuck you." It doesn't matter. So he's gonna fuck you in every fucking moment he can. And your job is to be like, if you want to beat up on me all day, you can. I'm here for it because I love you, and nothing's gonna change that. By the way, that's the only thing that changes a kid from a violent asshole into a loving person is that they're gonna fucking beat the shit out of you before they ever try to beat the shit out of someone else. And if you beat the shit out of them, then they'll never have the chance to beat the shit out of you. Being a good dad means like letting them punch you in the goddamn gut. And I'm gonna tell you right now, I never had to do that with my dad. Because my dad, pretty sure that fucking happened to him, and he never wanted that to be my life. And he treated me with respect to a point. So, no, I'll tell you all my secrets, right? Like, he can tell you every moment of my life, right? Okay. I want to do my dad's stories. In the 1940s, my dad and my mom were both born, 47 and 48 respectively. I'm not sure if that's, I think it's 47 and 48. 1947, 1948. So in the 50s, I wanted to get my dad to tell me how he came up, and eventually get my mom, because she is way smarter than me, but she just won't accept. She won't accept anything, right? Because she's old, right? And she's already like given up on things, right? You see, B.O.80, that's my point. If I had raised you, I'd never have done that. And Shabab, his name is Francis, Francis. His name's not Frank. It's not Frankie. It's not any of that. It's Francis. Don't call him none of that. He'll never own it because he's no Sinatra. All right. My point is like, I'm not talking about how sad I am. I'm talking about how the future of this channel is dedicated to the story that I've ever heard. Every story I've ever fucking heard. These stories my dad tells to people over and over again, I've heard a million times. You guys have never heard these stories, and they're great. Be witty. I think vicariously, if you have a dad in the next year, it'll be because of me. Be witty. I also really hope that you live long enough to see me fucking get where I'm going, because I know that you're rooting the hardest right now, and what you're talking about to me is like a rough go at it. I'm not gonna sit here and like mince words, and I'm also not trying to get fucking emotional, but I am gonna smoke a bowl. Hold on, before I get emotional. By the way, that was comic effect. Yeah, get out of the bowl! Get out of the... Okay, no, we're good. Remember, like, people have always said, man, you're crazy. I was like, no, I'm actually really sane. I'm just, like, masquerading. It's crazy. Although, be witty. Now that I'm thinking about it, like, that might be a good intro into the show. Here's me with like a gun and be like, here's my dad's stories. You have to listen or I'll shoot you. And then like cut to a really small dude who's like, this, 1940 trailers. It was like, people were like, did you grow up poor? I was like, no, but my dad did, so, he never did. No one knew, never, no god dang favors. Like, I want to drink that, but I'm not. Hold on. I'm hoping that in the next 12 minutes, Rich will show up. Because Rich is the guy I really need to say something to. But if you're not here in the next 13 minutes or 20 minutes or whatever, just know that, like, you're alive. You're out there, you're doing shit. You got, like, life, you got people. Holy crap, you know how many people want that now? Like, people ask me if I'm lonely. I'm like, no, I'm actually, like, overburdened with people in my life. Not just my mother and father. By the way, I love and respect both of them. But my son, an overbearing ass 18-year-old who's actually not that overbearing, really. Billy! Billy is not. He needs to, like, skip to live. Anyway. Dude, I went through a whole bunch of shit, dude. All I'm saying is, like, life does suck sometimes. Get a hard hat. Get a helmet. And when, for, like, regular times, just have use a bump cap, right? Like, plan for the worst. Plan for the worst and hope for the best. Also, just remember that there's people out here, you don't think it's happening. No, actually, no. The things that make us stronger are the things that support us. Right? Like, here's a great example. When I was growing up, I fell in love with a girl named Janine. She died of lymphoma cancer. I have a phoenix on my left arm, the closest spot I could on the arm to my heart. Because she told me, she was like, I know that people have fucking done this or that to you and they're not good in this, right? And they, like, treat you like shit. They act like you weren't good enough. And she's like, but I'm the only one who sees it. And she kissed me. It was like the first kiss in my life. And she was just this amazing girl. And within 12 months, she was dying and dead. I drew her a tattoo because she always wanted to get a tattoo, and I got it instead of her. It's a fucked up moment in my life after having. Fuck. Here's the update, right? Like, when I was like 11, 12, or 13, 12 or something in middle school, we had got like some kamikaze suicided by a dude, and I saw a bunch of dead bodies, and I was like fucked up about it. Like some war shit, like some fucking fucked up shit. Anyway, so, and yes, be witty. You're not wrong. Anyway, no, I'm not trying to be serious, and I'm not trying to make people cry, but like I just also need to like work through a bunch of bullshit. I need to work through every day of my life here on stream because I don't have fucking, healthcare in this country. Fuck. All right, look, I don't want to sound like a goddamn fucking shithead liberal because shithead liberals get nothing done, and dipshit Republicans want a fucking like a totalitarian state. So, and I've never been on either damn team. I fucking hate both of these fucking teams. I think 2 teams is not enough teams. You should have red, blue, green, orange, purple, just like Halo back in the day. We're gonna like go do LAN parties where 15 fucking people would show up and 40 people would fucking play. Halo. The original Halo. When Halo 2 came out, it like dissipated and slowed down and stopped. We never caught back up, essentially. Some of us couldn't afford it, some of us could, but everyone was always buying gas, everyone was always buying food. Everyone was always driving to places. Everyone was like happy to have a fucking TV. I remember this was one dude, Pete. I had known him for like 20 years or something. Not 20 years, like 10 years or something. And he had vampire teeth. He's the guy I named my first bong after, by the way. And then Bump Caps Save Brain says don't hold BS in. No, like I'm saying like every piece of my life has a little weird BS story, but it's not bullshit. Like I'm trying to recount it as best as I can, and I'm being very truthful about it because I'm like, I'll actually give people more credit because like I knew this dude Pete, right? We used to play this game called Atmosphere. Yeah, Atmosphere. No, it's not Atmosphere. It's fucking Nightmare. There's a game called Nightmare. It was a VHS board game, and it had an insulting host with like like a time limit. And one of my dreams here is to have this like be a thing here, but like no one understands, no one remembers, no one gets it. Like it's a fever dream to people. I don't know how to explain it, but I guess Rich ain't showing up, and no one's here. Don't hold BS in. There's no one here. This is one person. Actually, it just said 0 people are here, and it just says 0 people right here. 0. Let me reload the stream. Hold on. YouTube is so crooked right now. Cheers. Oh, hey, what's up, B? Oh, what's up? Well, it says there's 0 people. There should be 2 people here, right? Me watching here. Oh, wait, it doesn't count. I'm on my own channel. Never mind. So it should be 1 per. Okay, it's. Does it say 1? No, it says fucking. Hold on. Oh, I know. Hold on. I know what's happening. I need to. Like, just. Let it rest. Dump everything on my phone. Let it rest. Pull up friggin' YouTube. Hold on. Alright, yeah, see? Hold on. This is what I'm saying. Like, I wasn't getting notifications for a minute. Cheers, I'm here. Yeah. Look. I'm left with only a few options in my life. I can sit here and get trashed, but I don't want to get trashed. I want to like go out there and live and not get trashed. I'd like to smoke J-Bones. I'd like to smoke bowls wherever I go. This is not the problem in my life. This certainly is. This anchors me to this stream at this place in this time. It's like, I don't know, someone's world where they can't move anywhere from this place. There's all these tools to get me out of here, and I'm working on that. But I'm also fixing other people's problems. And as many problems as I have, I need to take advantage of what I have and do some mobility moves, and I need to like take command of the situation. And Pops is pissed at me right now. Mom is like, whatever. She's like, I don't want to get involved. And I'm like, I told her, like, I've been more productive out of that room than she ever was in, like, fucking 10 years. I point out, I'm saying, like, I'm not sitting here trying to, like, fucking criticize people. I'm just telling you that's how it works. In 3 months, I've gotten more people's eyes on what I do out of that room, moving all the movie recommendations and stuff up there. That used to be her big flower room, where she was doing like flower arrangements, which she did for like about 10 years, and then she'd take them into work, she'd get extra money for it, whatever. Cheers to my ma. She hates that I drink and smoke. I should have listened to her all these years and just been a fucking wired fucking shitbag. But I didn't. So cheers to my mom. I'm glad I love her. I'm glad I'm glad I didn't listen to everything, but I'm also glad I listened to the important things. Be frugal, care about people, take care of your own, and be good to yourself. Cheers. Thanks, Billy and Be Witty. It's 12:08. If Rich, if you're watching it, or if you're gonna watch this in in reverse here or whatever. I don't know, time zones confuse me. Anyway. The story of my day. I went out to the store, Proper Goods. I have the sticker on the desk for a reason, because it's a rat me, fellas. No, it's not. I'm literally like, I'm concluding the last. Let the narrative. This is Lord of the Rings Part 3, assholes. All right. I'll have as many endings as I want. It's my stream. All right. Today, wake up, get text, go out, fix things, and then he wants to go on a side quest. And I'm like, nay, no. After he had sent me on a side quest to acquire my payment, and he said, did you make the video? And I said, no, man. I went home and I made 3. And he was like, what? I was like, yeah, you paid almost $300 for it. I think you deserve at least 3 fucking videos for this stupid thing. And he's like, all right, fair enough. By the way, it's 12:09, 9 minutes ago. My first impressions just came out. It's about, I think, 2 minutes long. I'm still confused when I'm talking about it. I am not confused now. This will go public at some point tomorrow. About 12 hours from now, when all of everything processes through, because they've moved me up in the tracks here. My point that I'm saying is, like, this is a gift that will keep on giving if I try to kill it. Because Leatherman was my first multi-tool, and it's good to come home. It's good to come home. Like, I'm really fucking emotional right now. I think, like, it's good to come home. It didn't have a fucking pouch. $250. It didn't have a fucking pouch. It's the only thing that kills me about it. They're like, no, you gotta come and buy a pouch because you gotta buy the Apple pouch. I'm sorry, the Leatherman pouch. Look, I'm not emotional very often, but like, this killed me, dude. This killed me today. He was like, I'm not paying you money today. I was like, what do you do? He's like, nah, yeah, I look up one of these. And he pulls his out of his pocket. He's like, look up one of these, because you're never going to want another multi-tool again. I was like, you know, I have like 10 billion tools, right? You know, no tool I have is enough. You know, there is no satisfactory tool in my life aside from a small pair of Knipex, and I want a larger and a doubly larger one, but I cannot afford them. And then he buys me a multi-tool. A slick, delicious, amazing, weirdly imaginative. Like, it's very, the imagination that went into this. There's choices I wouldn't have made. No pouch, that's a heavy thing. I'm dropping it. Today's the first day of the stress test. I dropped it on the floor. What did it look like? It looked like that. Ta-da! Scuffs and scratches. No, actually not. So there's this anodized process that's like really. And then, like, the reason why this knife is that expensive is because there's a magna cut blade. That's a USA Steel, like, patented USA blade. B. Witty! Is that a part? Is that a fart? Oh, and that's a. Oh, here's B. Witty with the. B. Witty with the. So, yeah, I gotta pee, so I'm gonna keep talking, but I'm gonna pee while I'm talking. Remember, cowboy, there's a reason they put a zipper on the front, even for the ladies. No, the reason why they put the zippers on the front of the lady size jeans is because there is no one in the world that's 100% exactly like another person in the world. Yes, doppelgangers exist, right? I was literally like flipping through channels today, and I saw a dude who literally looks exactly like Rowan Atkinson, right? But that guy has, like, he doesn't have Mr. Bean charisma. He has fucking Francis level charisma, right? It's like, I see you drop it. I seen you drop it. You over there? Are you in the van? Is that too? Oh, hold on, wait. You seen the lights on? You see the van out there? You see the van? Are you living in the van, B. Witty? Are you living in the B. Witty van? And I don't know if anyone can see this. Look, here, check this out. So, I'm an artist. This big triangle thing. It's a gigantic easel. Ow, my back is killing me, and my coccyx is bruised as fuck. It's a gigantic easel back there. I'm literally looking at that right now. Yeah. It's a giant easel, right? For gigantic friggin' paintings. Because that's where my life is headed. I'm going to do a shit ton of little ones. All the time. Because I got a whole, like, I want to have a whole studio of me doing paintings, and I want to do a big, huge one in a big open space where you, like, throw shit at it or, like, fart on it if I want. I'm just saying, like, I love my art. I love music. Music is one of these weird driving things in my life, right? Like tonight, I put out a music video instead of the 15-second review because the 15-second review was done, and I had just finished. What do I think about Israel? I think it doesn't exist, but it also exists. I think my thoughts on it are a dark, deep well of ideas that you will not quite want to dig out, and if you fall into them, I can tell you every single moment of every single thing. I've researched very much of it. I don't think it's fair for anyone, and when it was created, it wasn't fair for anyone. So I also think that it's a very complicated thing, and it dates back to like before my parents were relevant, before many of our friends' parents were relevant. No, Billy, no, hold on, Billy. We're not going through that tonight. We're not doing the entire history. I said I could. I said no. Well, they said it was an accident. No, it wasn't. Oh, there's a question for history. No, okay. Okay, if we're gonna do this, Billy, are you ready? Are we ready? Keep going. Let's go. Oh. I'm sorry. I overreacted. My bad. And about Palestine, dude. That's why I put the helmet on. That's why look. If you guys want me to do a deep dive, I will do a professionally done fucking documentary that explains everything. That we have, if you don't live there, you have no concept of it, one. And if you've never been outside of this country, which I've very rarely been outside of this country, I'm American. And I wish I could say I was Canadian. Hello, I'm a Canadian. But that's not what they sound like. And it's like this. Hold on. What's the world look like? Does it look like a double-edged sword, or does it look like, I don't know, a freaking lightsaber? Come on, I want you to work. Why don't you work? It doesn't work. Hold on, I got another one to try. It's not a double-edged sword. It's like a gigantic freaking laser sword that's gonna kill everything that it touches. Ah, shit. Oh, I'm just learning. I didn't mean to destroy the radar. Like, this is what I'm talking about. Like, this is the world we live in, where the laser sword is better than an actual sword, okay? this is a fantasy. This thing is not a real sword. This is not wielded with real power. Much like wars are never wielded with any real power, aside from the billions of dollars that idiots fucking wield as if it was the dopest weapon in the world. Wow, wow, wow. Wow. Killing everything in their wake, pretending like they're playing a game and they're a 5 fucking year old with a toy lightsaber. Do I deserve $1 million? Maybe. What would I do with $1 million? Everything. Everything I ever wanted to do. I'd do it in the next year, and I'd spend every fucking cent of it. Why? Because life isn't about that. It's about the fact that I know that I've lived hard enough. I've lived big. I've lived bad. Unfortunately, Billy, it's survive. no, Billy, it's survive, and it would also like continue to survive, get $1 million, burn out and fade out fast, be famous for it, and maybe make another $1 million doing it. Because none of us live hard enough. But the one thing my dad taught me is that if you're not putting in the work, you're not having a real life. And so when he tells me like this YouTube shit, it's not real work, I'm like, no, Dad, it's fucking work. Okay? Like, I have, like, okay, hold on. Hold on. Okay. Hey, what's up? How's it going? Like, just kind of relaxed. Kind of how I normally do things, but like when I'm out in public, right? Like I like this is my normal cadence. When I go out in public, I'm like, hey, how's it going? Like I'm always much more upbeat and much more pushy, right? But when I do the channel, I'm kind of in the middle, right? Like I'm like, towing the line between happy and sad, right? And the whole point of that is like the voice does things. Like people are like, your voice, blah blah blah. It's like because I know how to use my voice to like create cadences and like things. It's like it's like someone's like, can you do Tigger's voice? I'm like, oh, that's Tiggerific. I try really bad. It's like, but if I sat there and I studied it, like, oh, Tigger, he's got the spring in his tail, like that. But then you'd have to like, I don't care, dude. Like honestly, Shahab, like I don't care that much about other people aside from the fact that I don't want war ever, and I don't want genocide ever. I don't want fucking destruction ever. I don't want fucking hate ever. I think hate is a construct of frustration, sadness, anger, and stupidity, and it's a construct of non-existence. Like, it's not a real emotion, right? Anger is not actually a real emotion. It's the one thing I've learned in my life. Right? When I get angry, I'm like, no, I'm frustrated. I'm like, no, I'm like pissed. No, I'm like drunk. I'm stupid. I'm an idiot. I probably am overthinking it, or I'm underthinking it. The reality is I think about 10,000 things a minute. When someone asks me a question, like, Billy, what'd you say? Hell no. What? Oh, did you, what? Did you delete someone's? See, that's what I'm saying. My chats, every world you guys live in is a little game. We aren't living in a game. We don't have second chances. This is my first chance to make an impression tonight. By the way, I've cusped over the subscriber limits, right? Like for tonight. Right? It was accidental, right? I mean, like, here's the deal, right? Like, no one really likes politics. No one really likes politics because, like, your life consumes you, right? But my life, right, has consumed me in a way that I need to press it like outwards. I have become a like a renegade virus in the world, right? I'm a viral thing, right? And I hate using that word because I hate that word for like internet shit. But like reality is like, how many people have you ever known who is like me? Please raise your hand. Billy, what the? You know 3 people like me? What, Billy? I said raise your hand, and immediately it was like, I don't have. Everyone, welcome to the ring, Mr. Think in Time. Welcome to the fight. Let's fight. We're fighting. We're fighting in the chats. Sorry. What? What's good thing in time? We're not actually fighting. Oh, I said like show me someone who's like, yeah, show me someone who says I'm wrong, and I'll fight you. Right? You better be 7 feet tall, or 6'7". You might scare me a touch, but thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh no, should be like thank you, thank you, thank you. My name is Think in Time. Now someone hear me a lot. Oh, thank you. Because I'm having a good fit. I maybe did that all too fast. Look, you know, like, I think the key to comedy is speed, okay? The key to action movies is speed. I think the key to every movie is speed. Drama, especially, is speed, right? You don't want to sit there like, okay, here's my version of misery. It's like, she's like, hold on. Walks out, comes back in, she puts down a piece of wood, puts it on the banister. Walks out, comes back in, right? Hiding something, and like, you know, something else, and then puts that down, and then puts something else down. You hear like boom, boom, right? It's your arm, right? And then she comes back in, and she's like yelling at him. She does a whole speech, right? It's a great part. And then she like, you know, picks up the thing, does the whole scene, right? It is all about timing. Like, as good as things have been in my life, like as good as movies have been, I have criticisms of some of the best moments in cinema. Like, here's me going like, oh man, this is really good cinema, right? And then I'm like, what the fuck happened there, right? And like, it might just be like me having probably the first millennial brain, because I thought of all this shit before. Like, dude, like, there was a point in my life where I literally would walk up to someone and be like, how you doing? And I'd like give them a movie quote that was associated with my feelings. Remember, I keep saying I'm probably autistic, but like I can't prove it. I am definitely ADHD, which I can prove. I have doctors' proof of that. Also, I can tell you by the judicial system of the state of North Carolina, I am actually considered a judge approved as an actual marijuana connoisseur. Very rare here, and I wear that like a badge, by the way. Now that we are in a realm of hemp, THCAs, 8s, 9s, 10s, whatever's, no 9s, only 8s, 7s, 10s, 12s, micro THCs, cheers. It'll get you high. Shabbat. Shabbat. Shahab. You need to. Well, you need to say like the name of the country. You've been here before, I think. You've been here before, methinks, and you're shy. Maybe practice your English with us. Try your best English with me. Also, where's Rich? Oh, that's Rich. I'm glad. I'm actually happy that I own this stupid thing. Like honestly, like I tell you, like occasionally, like when I'm wearing the bump cap, people like don't they misread a green American flag for some reason. I need a full color American one, but like when you show up and you got a hard hat on, people just expect you have authority. So for $15, price just went down. I bought it at Home Depot. Literally like the day, like so I think the first day I worked for Savvy gave me $250 for fixing or replacing a faucet in the worst fucking sink I've ever fucking worked on. That's not hyperbole. That's not a joke. That's real. Oh, I got some stickers. You want some stickers? I could probably go upstairs get stickers and come back down, but I don't want to do that tonight. But it's a great idea, Billy. Thank you for the next stream. That's happening. You know, I got stickers and graffiti on all of my cases, right? Like, I spray paint shit on everything, dude. I can't not leave my mark on shit. I'll scratch shit into the case. So. No, you know. First off, not. So 1, 2, or 3. Okay. So what you need is one for the front for the fellas, one in the back for the risen ladies, and one on the side that you turn to people the most to tell them to fuck off. I don't have any stickers, do I? Ah, that's the thing I was saying. Like I saw a big pile of swag out at Proper Goods, and I was gonna hit up fucking Savvy and be like, "Yo, what's up with all this swag here? Like, can I take some swag? Like, I see all these people out here wearing the swag, dude. Like, I'm part of the team now. Like, I don't want to be on your damn payroll. Like, I want to be your independent contractor. Like, I'm happy to be that. Like, and he's like, yeah, because that means I can pay you more. I was like, no, I want to. I was like, no. Like, we had settled on. Okay, we had settled on $20 an hour, and I'd keep track of hours, and I'd be faithful to it, right? And I worked 3 hours. That's $60. And he gave me $250 the first day. He's like, no, you're contracted work. Shut up. And I was like, fuck. And then he gave me a camera, a backpack, a bunch of cool accessories. I'm living the GoPro life, dude. I'm thinking, dude, if he gives me the other 2 cameras he's talking about, I could like stage out an entire freaking Oak City Gamers video again. And I would have to have help with that. I would have to get like those 2 guys to cut it down so I could do like the cool cut. You know, like I need to have them do a lot of work in that. And that would help me in that relationship that I have with those 2 guys, because I love them very much, but they are working so hard right now on their pool company, on trying to buy a house. Like, I'm not sitting here, like, I've already gone over it, right? I was trying real hard to, like, hang out for Rich. He's not showing up. Look, I need to go. Life's about you. If you can write your fucking story down in a book, or if you can record it, etch it in photographs, if you can find the nerve to be the guy who never wants to be photographed and photographs everything, fucking A, I salute you. I believe. If you're out there and you are looking to make videos, I believe. If you need someone who believes in you, I believe in you. Because I believe in the world. Good night. Good love. Peace, existence, amazing. Peace and love. Proper Goods. Check us out. Thanks. Hey. No, I don't. No, I don't. I only have a small bald patch. Don't talk up the ball patch yet until you see it in full whack.